Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember, the tarot is a tool. It's not the final rule. All right. And as usual, it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble channel if you really want to see what's up. What's up? Okay. All right. Okay, the first card that we have here, collective, is tiptoeing. It says acting shady, sneaking around, avoiding getting caught. So this could be your energy or someone around you, possibly acting shady, sneaking around. They're tiptoeing, trying to avoid getting caught. Okay. And the next card that we have here, it says hands off, territorial lover. Okay, staking claims, scaring off the competition. So this person could be tiptoeing because they have a lover that is very territorial, who could possibly be combative, regarding them. They have a lover that's very possessive. This could be your energy or someone that you know. Maybe this is you, collective, or someone that you're dating. Maybe you feel they're acting weird, they're acting different. You're like, what's up with you? Why are you tripping like that? Okay, and you want to know, what is it about this person? They act weird. Maybe they're always in a rush, not available. Maybe the communication isn't consistent as well. Okay, and you could be wondering why. Like, what is that? What's going on? Okay. They could feel, that this person that is territorial that they're dealing with, collective, they could feel that this person is like the main core of their life. This could be a person whom they have assets, or I'm picking up a business. They could own a business. They could be entrepreneurs. They have property or assets that are entangled with each other. So this could be someone that they don't like dealing with, but they constantly cheat on. They constantly sneak around because there are assets tied up, whether they're married or not. They could just be business partners who have joint names, both of their names tied up on property. This could be real estate, or this could be an actual business or brand, okay, that is creating some stream of income or money. And so they're a great business partner, but this could be someone who decided to sleep with their business partner and it turned into a relationship. But this person is very territorial over them. It could be that they're infatuated with them. I don't know. Not infatuated. It could be that this person is just possessive and territorial, but it could be they're territorial because of the business that they have in common with each other. But they both refuse to let each other go because of these assets. And so I'm picking up that they are, their businesses are doing pretty well. If it's real estate they own, if they have rental property, it's doing well. They keep tenants. The tenants are paying the rent on time. If it's a storefront or a boutique, they're getting customers. The money is coming in. It's the business is good. They're great business partners. I picked that up. Ooh, this reading's for somebody Pacific. Whatever they're doing, I don't care if they're selling hot dogs and chips on the corner together. That's a job. That's a hustle. That is nothing funny. Okay, whatever they're doing, it's working. It's working. They could own a hair salon, a barber shop, a car wash. Okay, they could have a catering business. Okay, whatever it is, it's working. And so they both refuse to let each other go, but they have become attracted to each other, and it's like a relationship. But this person tiptoes because they're afraid. He or she knows that this person is territorial, and they're afraid of messing up the business. So they just creep. This is something that they do. They mess around on this person. Okay. And so, yes, they feel like this person is a key player. They feel like this person is a major asset in their life. So I don't see them leaving this person at all, no time soon, because the business is good. That's one thing you want in a business partner, someone who you're able to get along with and also have a profit with. You establish a business and money's flowing through nice and good. Who's walking away from that? I'll wait. I'll wait. No, I'm not. Okay, we're going to the next card. The next card we have here is body shaming. It says low self-esteem, okay? Negative body image, okay? Feeling judged. So this person could be someone who's very picky when it comes to who they date. This person could be very specific. This could also be someone who tries to body shame you, collective, or try to, and not to say you're unattractive, but this could be someone that you're dating who has tried to insult you or make you feel bad about your body image, okay? Male or female. Maybe they've made fat jokes, or I like my man this way, I like my woman that way, or oh, you're picking up a little little weight there, that kind of energy, okay? And maybe you've checked them on it, okay? That is a facade. This person is in a connection that's wrapped up in their business, that's connected to finances that they use for survival, that they don't want to let go, but they're also connected to this person who is possessive over them. So it's like they're trying to deal with you and keep you at arm's length, but they don't want you. They're trying to, they're using this as a facade to block off how they feel about you, or stop themselves from becoming too involved with you, stop themselves from falling in love with you. So they're like telling themselves different things. They're zhuzhing up a fake false facade. This person may be intimate with you, and maybe when you undress in front of them, they may try to body shame you. But this is a facade, though. Spirit is saying it's about them being already entangled with someone that they know they're not going to separate from, because of the business and the assets that they have tied up together. So it's like they're protecting this over here, but they're going to continue doing their thing, cheating. But whenever they date somebody and they start to get feelings for them, like real feelings, they'll create a false argument or a false narrative to make you feel like you're not attractive, but it's not true. The reality is you are attractive. And the other reality is this person is falling deeply for you and they don't know what to do. That's what that is. I think I said that right. I think I said that wrong. Okay. Yeah, my boo. Okay, the next card says my boo. Official status, exclusive relationship. Seeing each other openly. And so you may be, letting them know, you could be asking questions. So, where do you see us? Are you interested in moving in together? Are we going to get married? Do you want children? You could have been dating this person long enough where it's time for them to make a move, and they know this. So what they're doing, they're creating, I call it a false argument. That's so they can either walk away or just have their way in a situation periodically. It's a narcissistic tactic. It's really old. It's an old part of the game. You're asking questions about being exclusive. You could be requesting that instead of you meeting up so they can eat up and beat up, go out more and do things more. You could be also inquiring about traveling with this person, and this is alarming them. Because the not demands, but the things you are requesting and requiring, they want to give it to you because they're falling for you. But at the same time, they have to find a way to tiptoe to be with you. They have to be strategic. If it's traveling out of town, they have to make sure the business end is covered. Then they have to give their partner, their territorial lover, an excuse of why they're gone. So there's a lot going on here. This person, it looks, in my opinion, they need to just be faithful to their business partner. That's what it looks like. Okay. That's what it looks like. They need to just be with who they love, the one they with. The one you with. What else the collector needs to know? What else the collector needs to know? They need to stay with that person. That's a whole lot. Just to creep. Just to, boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so this person is feeling, they're getting in their feelings when it comes to you, male or female. They're falling for you, they wanted it to be a fleeting moment. They wanted it to be a one night stand, but it's turned into meeting up again and then going out again and going out again. And let's do this and let's spend quality time together. And then maybe you spend a holiday with them and, it's expanding, things are taking off between the two of you and it's scaring this person, you know they feel like they're in limbo. Do I stay with my business partner, who's bringing in the money? What do I do? Or do I keep creeping? Because, this new person I met, they got that good, and I'm falling for them. And that kind of thing. Okay. And they know if they were to kick this person to the curb, they know the personality of this person. It's like they're sure, they're guaranteed, surely sure that this person would become mad or upset, either want to stop being business partners, um, to the point they may, lose assets or lose their income. And right now, that is their survival, and it's pretty good. It's pretty positive. The profit that they're seeing from their business. This partner of theirs is very thirsty, someone who needs a lot of attention, a lot of reassurance. They may have to constantly tell them that they're beautiful, they're sexy. There's nothing wrong with that. But the constant part is, yeah, a bit much, a bit much. This may be something that their partner demands. Excuse the noise. We are thankful for waste management. Excuse the noise. But either way, this person, they're trying to please everyone. He or she's trying to please everyone, trying to be everywhere at one time. And it's becoming very stressful. But they're having a light bulb moment. They're coming to the realization that it's time for them to uh, make some kind of decision. They can't continue with them and you. The feelings are intensifying and they're coming to the realization that they need to make a choice. And I'm picking up this person like really, really likes you. Like really, really, they really, 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 really like you. One second, ladies and gentlemen. And so the next card we have here is, it says quick getaway, the runner escaping. So as I said earlier, this is someone who is likely to run when things get serious. When they start to date, they start to creep. They're not in a confirmed relationship, but it's the whole idea that they have assets tied up with this person. They start to run when their emotions get tied up, when they start to fall in love with a person. But things are taken off, and you know, hey, the heart is not lying. They are really falling for you in a serious way. And I'm also picking up, it could be frustrating this person, male or female. They are mad at themselves for putting themselves in this position. They can be saying to themselves, I don't know why I ever chose to, have an affair with my business partner. Now I can't freely date because I'm picking up this person may have been a bachelor or bachelorette prior to at one time or another. They decided to, he decided, to have this encounter. They decided together to sleep with each other, and it just kept going on and on. And now, they're smashing buddies as well as business partners, but they have not had a conversation like, look, this is what we are. We're in a relationship. They could even live in separate homes, okay, because their businesses are successful. These are two very well successful entrepreneurs, and they could have a couple of businesses. I'm not talking about a couple that owns a house or two. I'm talking about a couple that owns a plethora, a variety. They could own property. They could own a storefront. They could own a clothing store. They could have a barbershop, a hair salon, a nail tech. They have at least 2 to 3, maybe more things going on, and it's very successful for them. And they see this person as a key player and an asset because this person has some kind of skill or gift when it comes to networking. This could be someone that knows a lot of people, very well known, very well connected, okay, as well. And so you could be, questioning, like I said, when are we going to do more? Babe, I want to go on a vacation. When are we going to get away? So you could want to get away with this person. Maybe they've been postponing it because um, they have to arrange things where everything is taken care of. And they also have to give an explanation to their business partner, of where will they be for that amount of days. Okay. Yeah, they're concerned about penny pinching. They're concerned about living in lack. If they were to confront the situation, let their business partner know, I think we should stop sleeping together. I want to see other people. They are afraid of their reaction. Now, I'm picking up that this person is possessive and territorial, but I'm picking up also that that possession could be smexual, meaning they enjoy the fleeting moments that they have with them. Okay, and so. Is this person someone that they could talk to and let them know they don't want to be intimate and continue to do business? Maybe. It's not showing up so far, collective, but maybe. But they're falling for you, and they're falling deeply, and it's driving them bongos. Okay. And they're concerned about leaving this person in the energy of feeling salty and being so angry that it will ruin their establishments. If they have rental properties, or an apartment, I'm picking up someone may own an apartment building or a multi-unit, okay, where people live and rent out spaces. He or she could be afraid that this person may go and slander their character. It may cause the tenants to, it may, something about breaking the line of respect. It may cause the tenants to not respect them, meaning not be persistent and efficient with paying their monthly leasing or rental fees. Okay. So this person is concerned about having their character slandered. And so the next card we have here is vibes. It says sensing something unexplainable, feeling unexplainable feeling, listening to intuition. So this person will take time to reflect. They may even speak to someone, confide in someone about this. Hey, I met someone, I'm falling in love with them. I've been smashing my business partner. I should have not. They're afraid of the repercussions, but yeah, this person, they're upset with themselves. They're not mad at you, collective. They're upset with themselves. They wish they would have never mixed business with pleasure. Yeah, that's the word. Mixing business with pleasure. And so they're learning a hard lesson. They're learning not to mix business with pleasure moving forward. Yeah, they're concerned about this person being in conflict, being angry, and also uh, being, I don't want to say combative. Yeah, being combative, wanting to fight, maybe wanting to fight you, maybe wanting to fight them, and just ruining their business. Okay, Spirit, will something be done regarding who this person is going to choose? Will something be done? Okay. Wow. This person may find some kind of evidence. We have receipts here. It says evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. This person, their business partner, may find some kind of receipts or evidence that they are seeing you, collective. Okay. Whether it be your phone number, text messages, emails, receipts from maybe they've used a company card or a company account to make a purchase, whether this is for a hotel stay, a rental car, maybe to buy you a gift. Uh, but this business partner is going to find some kind of evidence that they are messing around with someone. So while they are thinking about it and going into reflection because they're falling in love with you and they don't know what to do, it's going to come to a point where it looks like spirit is uh, positioning this person where they have to go ahead and let the cat out the bag. Go ahead and let it be known that they're not interested romantically. They're seeing someone else. Okay. The next card we have here is heart fog. It says mixed emotions, unclear feelings, wishy-washy. Okay. And so this person may, tell them, this is why you've been wishy-washy. This is why, you've been acting funny. You've been very distant because you're seeing someone else. Okay. You may become very distant yourself. You may not want to communicate with them for the time being. I'm hearing this is temporary. You may give the situation a break yourself where you're not in communication with this person. But there is something special about you. This person is able to have whoever they want, but there's something special about you, collective, male or female. The next one is butter up. It says using charm, persuasion for personal gain or finesse. So this person is known to be a charmer, possibly known to be a player, but there is something about you. You make this person think about settling down and wanting to be in a committed relationship, not give up their business, not give up being an entrepreneur, but you have given them a different perspective of being in a committed relationship, and it doesn't have to be marriage, but you have put this person's heart in a position of want to rethink some things. Maybe they didn't in the past see themselves as being with one person, but now they want to settle down. Your connection with them is not meaningless, Spirit is saying. It's not meaningless. Maybe with the other people in their past, they consider it, just meeting up to beat up, eat up, and it was considered to be a wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. It's not meaningless, they're saying. It's something special about you. This person may begin to throw shade, become angry and upset because they're going to feel like they were keeping secrets. They may even tell them, why weren't you just honest that you wanted to see other people? This information that they're seeing you may overwhelm their business partner to the point where they may want to throw hands, maybe figure out who you are. Be mindful, collective. If you meet up with this person or you allow them to come to your home, they could be being followed. Because this person has hung ups, they're very focused. They're very attached to this person. They don't want to let them go. Clingy energy. Even though, there's been ups and downs and turnarounds, this is someone who still, after they've, found the receipts that they're seeing somebody else, it's just not enough. It's not enough. It's just not enough. They still want to hang on. There's something about they want to see you. Who is they? Who are they? Who are they? Male or female? Be careful with that energy. Do not be enthusiastic about letting them see you or meeting up to fight with this person. Be mindful. I see you moving forward, whether you choose to deal with this person or not. Maybe not. You may decide just to leave it alone because it comes with too much. Okay, but I see you moving forward, possibly dating someone new. Okay, and I see this person you're no longer dealing with reflecting on what they had with you. They may reach out to you constantly to see can they connect with you, but I don't see you returning to them because you do not trust. You do not trust. You like them, you have love for them, but you do not trust this situation with this business partner. You're feeling like if you were to give them a second chance, that they will continue to engage with this business partner. And I get it because in actuality, if they have things tied up with both of their names on it and they're not married, it's just business, but they once were sleeping together. You don't know. You don't know. And so I say that's a wise decision that you're doing. You've chosen to move on, to level up. And you realize that there are plenty of fish in the sea. There are plenty of other nice people that you will meet and you will have chemistry with. Okay. This person may reach out to you and tell you how beautiful you are. Okay. You may begin working out or, just pouring into yourself. You're not taking this breakup or this separation as a loss. I'm seeing someone immediately like, I'm going to the gym. I'm about to plan a trip. It's a concert next week. Let's get some tickets. You're moving on with your life, and it's not a facade. You're just like, it is what it is. You are accepting it is what it is. They have a lot entangled with this person. This person is possessive and they have a violent nature and they're watching them and stalking them. So why stay in a connection and be a part of that? Okay. And they feel very sad. They will never forget about you. You will be the one that got away, collective, because they were a fear of failure, a fear. They had a fear of being in this business or running their business or their brand by themselves and being successful on their own. So they actually gave themselves this experience and was dishonest with themselves. And they will be in reflection constantly thinking of you, realizing you are the one that got away. And this person could remain sleeping with this person even if they move on and date someone new. They will take everyone who they meet through the same situation. Date them, creep around with them. Then when feelings get intense, run. The other person constantly finding receipts because they're not going nowhere. They're possessive over them. But you removing yourself from the situation, Spirit is saying, is the smartest thing you could ever do for you. Okay? You're not allowing anyone to put you in la la land or fantasy land or make believe. You have chosen, collective, to look at this situation for what it is. But I don't see you returning to this person, sleeping with them any longer, going out on dates. I don't even see you having conversation with them. because you don't want to be entangled, nor do you want their business partner to find a receipt of them, constantly reaching out to you. Okay. So this concludes the read. I trust and hope that it assists you for your highest good. Later.